is Marcus White, and this is a reaction channel, and I'm reacting to Holy S. Holy S. I'm not gonna curse. Jay Z and Beyonce allegedly hired a hitman. I think I did a video on this. I did a video about this subject already. Um, Rihanna's house getting shot at. Now they're saying that they already said that, but now they're saying that they hired a hitman. Okay, so here we go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel again. Thank y'all so much for coming over. Before I get into this video, let me just say that this is alleged. I'm not saying what you're about to see is true. I'm just here trying to inform myself. But as you guys know, Rihanna and ASAP Rocky's house was shot up by that Ivana chick, and people have been doing some diving, some deep diving, and
I don't know how to say
allegedly
her name still.
what's going around is this viral video
Oh,
where
tits.
people are talking about that Jay-Z, Rock Nation, they had something to do with it. Again, I'm not saying this is true, but after we play this video, we got to go back. We have to go back to the whole Jay-Z, Rihanna connection. And it's really tough when you're trying to gather information that is true, because someone may not like a person and put out false information, but then you also got to use your brain and connect the dots and be like, hold on now, maybe they onto something. So let me play this clip for y'all. um I was watching Sloan's channel, but I'm just going to play this small little clip, and I'll link his full video to this. So we ain't going to waste no more time. Let's jump right into it.
So wait, you telling me Jay-Z put a hit out on Rihanna and it's all behind the Epstein files? This is one of the theories that's floating around social media and gathering steam. You know how they are trying to press Jay-Z to be called in for questioning for the Epstein files, right? Now, what people are alleging is Rihanna is a key material witness uh, into this whole trafficking scheme or plot that Rock Nation and Jay-Z himself have been carrying out.
So you guys heard that. Um, I know a lot of people will say, hey, this ain't. A lot of people may say this ain't too far off, because when it first happened, the shooting, if you go look in the comments, if you go to the very first video that was posted from the news or whatever, a lot of people were saying, who sent her? Talking about the Ivana chick. I told y'all, man, these
Ivana.
connections run deep. They run deep. If you think about those files and you think about Jay-Z's name being mentioned, and when I said we got to go back, it just made me think of when Rihanna and Jay-Z first met each other and how that all went down. So, you know, I don't know if you guys have forgot about this, but it says mentorship and signing. In 2005, Jay-Z signed Rihanna to Def Jam Records, famously telling her there's two ways to leave here: go through
Famously.
the door with the deal signed or through the window. Uh, and we're on the 29th floor, as
That
uh,
is scary.
recalled by Rihanna. Now, y'all remember back in the day, they were saying that it was like two dudes in a room. Uh, she was held up in the office 3 a.m. to 3 a.m. or something like that. And it just makes you think. Like, I feel like one of the weirdest things is that her and Beyonce, I said this before, have never done any work together. To me, that's like a telltale sign right there. You know, I don't know. I feel like we all can agree that is definitely something weird going on with this, right? I feel like we all can agree on that. Recent developments, recent scrutiny has resurfaced with reports of fans re-evaluating their early high pressure signing in 2005. In early 2026, mentioned social media noted that Rihanna unfollowed Jay-Z on Instagram.
Oh,
I don't know, man. Like a lot of people are talking about this. We didn't let her lead. Jay-Z under fire for keeping 16-year-old Rihanna held up in his office to 3 a.m. to secure a record deal. I just want to check out some of the comments on this video. Someone said the way I clicked so fast. This whole Rihanna situation is insane. I hope her and her babies are okay. You know, I don't know where she's going. You know, hopefully she can try her best to keep it quiet.
you won't
But
even know.
if somebody is behind this, as far as sending someone to do this, they will find her again. Uh, I'm just wondering the why. Like, what did she know? That's why this is weird. You know, that's why people are running with this theory with the whole island guy, fouls and everything, with Jay Z's name being mentioned. They're saying, like, does Rihanna, does he know something? Does she know something about that connection with Jay Z and the island guy? Did it have something to do with her being signed when she was so young? I'm just saying. Someone said, this is why I don't want fame. Someone said, I'm so over people using the mental illness excuse. I definitely believe someone said call them Rot Nation and the Demon Duo had connections to this. No way this psychopath got a hold of an AR-15 address and knew Reed would be home
Oh,
without
address.
assistance.
Yeah.
How does she obtain so many resources? Luxury resources being this mentally unhinged. Something isn't making sense. I'm just glad to hear people talking like this. I'm glad to hear people like at least trying to figure this out
This is
because normally
this is spooky.
people will be like, eh, you know, Hollywood is worse than the mob. Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone talking about what if Ivana was subjected to MK Ultra. Man, I don't know. It's just whenever situations happen like this, there's going to be multiple videos of people saying this or saying that, and I'm a listen to it. I gotta give it a
Megan
listen
Stallion
because a lot
is a
of times
sick
people have
criminal too.
information that you probably didn't know about.
I
But
don't
again, I'm not saying this is true,
I don't know what that
but is
is.
it possible? Hell yes. Um,
Nicki was shot at in 2007. It said,
Someone said Jay Z is just a little too close to Diddy, the Island Guy, Aaliyah, Riri, Tragedies for Comfort. Both him and Bay are sus AF. Um, I don't know, man. I don't know. But like I said, I like to inform myself. You know, people send me stuff all the time like, hey, have you checked this out? Look, man, I just say that a lot of people are so powerful or in a position of power that all we can do is speculate because we will never get the truth because these people are being highly, highly protected. The more you see them, the more powerful they are, the more that they have done. So they don't get to the top just by being who they are. They have to do things, go through things, and then they'll be protected. That's the reason why we ain't seeing nobody going to jail yet. But I feel like this could possibly have some big connection, and I feel like we're gonna be spending years and years trying to put the pieces to the puzzle together. Like I said, just trying to inform myself. But hey, appreciate you guys coming over. Please like, share, comment below what you guys think about the possibility of them being behind this. Peace out.
Okay. Yeah, does Jay Z and Beyonce have something to do with it? I don't know. Um, yeah, it's crazy. All right, that's all I have to say. All right, like, comment, subscribe, share, push the notification bell.